This is such an amazing, beautiful opportunity. I'm so honored to be here.
And what do you look for when you're judging a contest such as this?
I mean, mainly for me, it's the girls' personalities. I love to see them shine through being themselves and not just surface. Even though that's glitz and glam and fun, it's great to get to know them from the inside out.
Am I dreaming? Is this actually happening? I mean, I'll tell you what, this has been the most rewarding experience. And if I'm excited and I have nerves, I can only imagine what's happening with the Teen USA contestants right now. They should be really proud of themselves. This is going to be a night to remember for them.
It's absolutely amazing. These young girls are so inspiring, and that's why I just really love that this is on a platform for all the younger generation to see the leadership skills that these girls have.
That's a very good point. And what do you look for when you're judging such a contest?
Really and truly authenticity. Authenticity just exudes from the inside, and it is the most beautiful aspect of any candidate that's out there.
What an honor to stand next to you.
Oh, it's an honor to be here.
So tell us, what do you look for being the first Miss Teen USA? What do you look for in Miss Teen today?
I look for a girl who is poised, who can think on her feet, who feels good about herself, and who inspires confidence in other people.
Please tell us, what do you look for when you're judging such a pageant?
One thing that I really look for in a teen winner is somebody who's not only confident. Obviously, confidence is a big part of pageantry and being a brand ambassador for this beautiful organization, but something I really look forward to and I'm looking for in a teen is someone that wants to redefine pageantry and really make their generation understand that pageants are about celebrating young women and their goals and achievements. I think the American dream is very important to understand that we've come to this country and we are in this country to be able to celebrate young women wanting to be able to do and follow their dreams and having that freedom to do so. And I think that this organization gives them that stepping stone to do that. I've done pageants since I was about 12 years old, and I have learned myself that it's all about confidence and how you carry yourself on stage. And by being a judge this time, I've noticed that there are so many girls who just radiate light with how excited they are to be on stage and how well that they can hold themselves and how graceful their walk is and just how much confidence just explodes from them.
So I wanted to ask you, what happens behind the scenes? I'll ask you first.
What doesn't happen? And that's what actually makes it fun, because you never know what's going to happen. So you always have to be on your toes and be ready for things that change minute by minute. So very true, which is very fun. That's what makes it fun.
And what was your impression of behind the scenes? And what do you do when you're working on hair and
I am very excited to be here. This is my first time and I really had a great time. It was fun.
Well, same with me. I'm having so much fun and we're getting so many surprises. We don't even know what's going to happen. So we're excited.
Two more surprises. And what was your year like? Tell us.
Oh my goodness, my year was amazing. I actually counted how many appearances I made, and I made over 300 and traveled over 100,000 miles while being a full-time college student. So it was a lot of time management, juggling, but giving back to the community and using this title for good.
And what advice can you give to the future Miss Teen USA?
So I actually wrote her a whole notebook of advice to give to her when she wins, but my best advice is to be present in every single moment. This year flies by, and make sure that you're always trying to serve your community and serve others, because this title is such a blessing to have, and it gives you a really amazing platform to impact other people.
My year, oh my gosh, I can't even talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I only have 24 hours left. My year was the biggest blessing in my life, and I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but I'm just thinking back on so many memories, so many beautiful, beautiful moments that I've had, and this has been a once-in-a-lifetime beautiful opportunity, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to be offered this role. I'm such an honor.
What was your favorite experience, if you were to pick one?
If I had to pick one specific, I went to Guatemala this year with Smile Train. They're a nonprofit that does cleft work all across the world, and getting to see the work that they do and the life-changing work that goes when you go and you meet those little girls and you have that crown and that sash on and you see their face light up. I mean, there's nothing in the world like that. So that was one of my absolute favorite memories as Miss USA.
And what advice can you give to the future Miss USA?
Girl, don't take yourself too seriously. I had so many moments this year that I was way too hard on myself. I was way too self-critical. I took everything too seriously, and now that I'm at the end and I look back, I'm like, let go. Have fun, be present, enjoy your year. This is 1 year, and it goes faster than you could ever imagine, and I just want them to take a minute and relish in that and be present in the moment and know that you're doing better than you think that you're doing.
That's beautiful, and that's actually life advice for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I wanted to ask you, what has your journey been so far during this season?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm honored to be in this space as well with all of the delegates and the current queens and the directors. And my journey has been so fulfilling because I'm working hard to highlight the teens and the Miss Division in the philanthropy that they do. They get up, that's their passion project, and that's why they're here. And that is why Miss USA is still so relevant.
That is so true. And tell us what brought you here. Tell us about your journey a little bit.
Ooh, how much time do we have? We can be here all night. It's generational for me. It's special. It speaks to my heart, and I love the philanthropy world. I love supporting education, and of course the fashion. We can be beautiful all day long. We can do our hair and makeup and wear amazing clothes, but what we're doing really in the organization is we're being impactful in our community, and that is the drive that I have to keep this organization elevated where it should be, and the brand to keep flourishing in the space that it's meant to be in.
And you're just such a wonderful example, and I can tell that not just by the organization and the girls today and this whole week, but by your own daughters. You do such an amazing job with your own kids, so it really shows what you're going to give to this organization.
Thank you. And you know, it starts, and I say generational because of my great-grandmother, my mom, myself, and my daughters. And we had 5 generations of females in our family. So we learned for decades what it took for female leaders to be where we're at and the pioneers before us. And I learned that from my great-grandmother and my grandmother and my mom. I mean, they were the best role models I could ever have, and they fought to be here, and they fought to be in the spaces that they were in, entrepreneurs, CEO, businesswomen, and my grandma made shoes with her bare hands during World War I. So I'm honored, and I will always say I'm honored to be in this space because that's where my heart came from, and it's in my blood.
Thank you so much. We can't wait to see the results of this amazing week.
Oh my gosh, I know. And I had Morgan and Farron for such a short period of time, but they're going to be forever my first queens. And we've had tears and we've had laughs and lots of hugs, but I told them that, you know, they're my first queens, and we already have a bond from this year. And so it's just going to get better, and the journey is just beginning for everybody.
Hi everyone, my name is Uma Sofia Srivastava, and I'm so honored and grateful to be your Miss Teen USA 2023. I hope that throughout my reign I can spread the message of education and inclusivity, being the first Mexican Indian Miss Teen USA with my book, The White Jaguar. So thank you again for everyone who supported me along the way, my parents, my judges, and now you, Yelena. Thank you.
And tell us, what did you do to prepare for such a day? What was the one key item that you can say?
Honestly, I know it sounds cliche, but I just promised myself that I would be myself. I kept my parents in the forefront of my mind because as 2 immigrants, they have inspired me my entire life. And I just knew that if the crown was meant for me and if the impact that I want to have is meant to be, I would be standing here today. So thank you.
And here you are. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Beautiful.